What is up, everybody? Good morning and welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to be breaking down the entire Voltieco ecosystem, or at least providing all the details that we know so far. Pablo Crow came on my show 2 nights ago, in which he gave some new insights that we didn't know yet about the Voltieco ecosystem. And I'm going to try to explain this without confusing as many people because we don't know that much as of right now. But what we do know is pretty fascinating. So let's just start with the top. So the top pillar is Voltieco. Now, you break it down into subcategories. You have Voltieco, and then you have Voltiesoft. All that we know so far is that Voltiesoft is powered by Voltieco and is going to power Voltichange. Voltichange is Voltieco's decentralized exchange that is a deflationary exchange that's free for all tokens to list on. I think it's going to be big. Now, that is all we know. But what we do expect is that Voltiesoft is going to power a couple of these different platforms and dApps like Voltichange, right? So it's going to power Voltichange, and we expect it to power we know it's going to power other things within the ecosystem. Now, one thing that I asked Pablo earlier last night was, hey, is Voltieco also going to power multiple dApps like Voltiesoft, in which he confirmed and said yes. So that's what we have right now. Hopefully that didn't confuse you. We have Voltieco, which is the entire ecosystem. One small pillar of that is Voltiesoft. And then one small pillar of that is Voltichange. I wish I had a graph that we could draw out. Maybe someone can make it at home to make it a little bit less confusing. But all we know right now is Voltichange. We're expecting this to come out sometime in July or August. And this is the first look at Voltichange and what it does for tokens out there. So there you have it, Voltichange. It is a decentralized exchange that is free for every token to list on, no listing requirements. It's deflationary. We don't know exactly how it's going to work, but apparently it's probably going to burn tokens of some sort. We don't know exactly, but it's either going to burn tokens or there might be some sort of buybacks. We're not sure as of right now. And then also, it's multi-chain. So every chain can be listed, whether it's Solana, Ethereum, Binance, AVAX, Polygon, you name it. It's going to support a number of these exchanges. So that's a small aspect. That's all that we know so far. People said there's no utility with Voltieco, and now it looks like Voltoshi is going to be delivering a ton of utility here for the Voltieco team. They're building 6 months in, 29 exchanges, and building every day. So as of right now, we know one aspect of the entire ecosystem, which is Voltichange, a decentralized exchange, free listings, multi-chain, and also deflationary. And then we understand that there's Voltiesoft. We don't know exactly what Voltiesoft is, besides the fact that it powers Voltichange. And then we have the entire Volti ecosystem. We just know that's the ecosystem that all of this sits under. Like I said, this is all the information that we have today, and we'll continue to bring the information as it comes out. But as of today, Voltichange set to release sometime in July or August, and I think it's going to be big. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you on the next episode. Peace.